go.
Well, not yet.
You said right now.
No. Hold on.
Studio Pixel Punk. It's too late. We've already got.
No, we can't. Oh God, it's gonna make me good.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
This is a professional show.
You lost half your viewership.
Here it comes.
Here it is.
Comes. There it is.
We've been waiting all this time.
But then you gotta wait. You gotta wait for the emo. Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah. That's the real stuff.
No, this is the real stuff. That music was made for interpretation.
You know, on this wonderful. What the hell? Why is the thing off?
I was gonna say, you set this up, but it's completely crooked.
What is this Dutch angle we have here?
Well,
now it's all messed up. Jeez. This is what happens when you do it live.
Well, this right here, this is a better angle in general.
If anyone has a new camera woman out there that isn't, sleep on the job,
Who set this up, Chief?
Hey, who is the filmmaker du jour?
Hey, who's gonna carry the boats?
That's right. You know what? Who is gonna carry the boats? But you know what? I think a tune is coming to me. There's a lot of games out there. Some of which you've never even heard of. That's where I come in.
Take off your shirt!
I'm Lucius T. I've been playing games since the age of 2.
Yes!
And I have no luck. This is blinding everyone.
I'll save you.
Well, I didn't do the lights right now, so we don't need a transition.
Doesn't matter, just hurry up and put your shirt back on.
I know, it's cold out here. We don't need to see them ice-cutting nips.
Yeah, I can see
All right.
Whoa.
So, today we're talking about a game that came out of nowhere last year that I didn't hear about. I actually saw this on the Completionist Top 10 Games of 2021, because as I said, I didn't play a lot of games in 2021, so I wanted to find some contenders that I would add to the list. Spoilers, this will be on the list. This is actually a really cool game. Now, a lot of reviewers call this a Metroidvania type game, as the dog messes up my couch again. This is not really a Metroidvania, in my opinion. This is a lot closer to a Zelda game. Especially if you look at all the things you collect. You collect all these crystals, and it's got a bit of a Mega Man vibe as well. One of the funny things about the Mega Man series is every single robot in the game is a dude, except for Roll, and then I think Mermaid Girl in Mega Man 9. And they did the same thing in this, but the opposite. So instead of Dr. Light, you have Dr. Zephyrin, and she made nothing but female robots. And all of the enemies are big female robots and all this other stuff too, which is kind of funny. The one dude in the game is the guy who loves all the animals and all the cats and dogs, which you can collect. You can find these stray dogs, and I found the one stray cat that's the super secret awesome one, because obviously it's a cat. And you can see there's several different areas, so you have 3 layers to the map. You can go underground, you can go above ground, and the way you can get through the different areas is super cool, because you can just teleport. Hey, I know, cats are awesome. You can teleport to a new area.
So are dogs.
And so are dogs. We got animals galore here. And the hook of this game is that you have a certain amount of time to beat it. So if you see here, your time runs out. See, it says 29 hours remaining. So every NPC, everything in the game has essentially a time limit. And as you can see, it's not 1-to-1. It's more of every minute is about a second. Pretty standard. And when you go and you run out of time, so as you can see, this was an NPC before who I believe was the store who sold you chips. So you can get these augment chips, which I'm such not a fan of customizations nowadays, but at least the augment system in this, where you can look at the chips, you can just reassess whichever ones you want, but they're all kind of boring choices. You have strength, health, stamina, whatever. It wasn't that big of a part of the game, so it didn't really distract too much from it. You can find some unique ones, but for the most part, they all do the same thing. And then you have these temporary buffs called cogs. They give you can have a thing that heals you. You have a stamina one that increases your stamina. Because yes, you have a stamina bar. See when I hit, see how it goes down like that, and then it charges back up. So this has a little bit of a parry system, almost like Sekiro. Because when you do a perfect parry, that's when you find that you're going to get a big opening on the enemy. And then there's one of the abilities you can find too, which makes it more like a Zelda game. less like that. But watch, if I talk to an NPC, you can see their remaining time is 91 hours. And the whole point of the game is that you're going to lose people. And you can give them meteor dust, and this one NPC can actually make meteor dust for a certain amount of bolts. And that's the only thing that you lose if you die. If you die, you lose all your bolts, or half your bolts. And if you go back to your dead corpse, you can recover them. So yes, a little bit of Dark Souls style, a little bit of this, but it's not overwhelming. And it's just a fun game. Like, the combat in the game is really where it shines. So watch, you can deflect. So if I get a perfect parry, as soon as this guy goes into charge, of course they're all getting attacked by my dude. So I'm waiting to see if I can get a deflect, and I'm getting my ass kicked so I can heal myself. That's how you heal. There's a deflect. And then see, it does big damage. So even right now, I got one of the best weapons in the game, and you get abilities. This thing lets you walk on water. Now, when you fall in stuff or you fall down areas other than lava, you notice it doesn't do any damage to you. So it is a pretty forgiving game, even though I've heard some people say it can be difficult. And then you have this the load ability, like you do in Gears of War with a little timer.
Don't be bashful.
Right, it does it easily.
He's so beautiful.
And yes, Dash is so beautiful. And I'm just,
He's so beautiful.
at this point in the game, you're just wrecking everything. But it's a lot of fun. It's unique. The parry system does get a little tired at times, because it gets to the point of where you really don't do much damage unless you're getting a parry in. But combat is fast, fluid, a lot of fun. Really just a really cool indie game that I hadn't heard anything about that was very nice. Nice little contained story. I want to say I played it about 8-ish hours. And then you see, Elisa has less than 24 hours left.
Did you beat it in 8 hours?
About 8-ish hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about 8-ish hours. And if Elisa dies, then she becomes what's called Unsighted. And that's the name of the game, is Unsighted. Because the story is that these are robots powered by some crystal called Animus. That was some alien crystal. I don't know. The story's all kind of... I mean, it is what it is. It's cool enough. But the Animus powers them, but the humans who are fighting against the robots blocked you out from the Animus, and so it's your job to try and reactivate the Animus so you guys can live it in, and that's why you need the magic dust or the meteor dust to live until you become unsighted, and then you become these essentially these robots who have no will to live or intelligence or anything, and they're just trying to kill you. And of course I'm stuck here and I can't figure out to get to something. I really want to show you what the counter system looks like, but I'm in this area that just, for some reason, I can't get out of. And you can also change items too. So right now I'm using the, the cryo thing, but you can get a hook shot that's pretty sick. So, one of the things I really liked about the older Zelda games, so you can get all over the place, and you can run. I believe, where's there a run? I don't know. I am stuck in some area right now, and this is horrible. This is absolutely horrible. Jen, please entertain the peoples at home.
Oh, okay. No problem.
What are you doing? What on earth are you doing with your phone in front of it? Alright, that's enough entertaining the peoples at home.
I want to zoom in.
No, don't mess with the focus.
I know.
Yeah, you know how that goes. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, Copper's doing something cute. You know you gotta get this. So that's a regular deflect, but if you get a perfect deflect... Ah. Go. God.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
He was pawing at some of the games earlier, I think.
Was he?
Yeah, I think he wanted to share with you something.
Anyways, I think you've got an idea what this is. I just really, like, the cat is doing such a good job of killing everything. I know, the cat is badass.
Honestly, with the introduction we had in this video, we probably have no one watching at this point.
You, ye of little faith, you understand, Vash is watching.
We'll
I know
have
you're
one
watching.
or two faith.
Wait. I am such a bad, like, God.
I like Vash. He's so nice.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Couple, get your dad.
I don't know what he's doing, but you can see the traversal is like this.
I'm
thing
not showing them the game.
Super fast. You're not showing the game? Oh.
No, you told me to get
there
whatever the cat
perfect
was.
parry. Bam.
Oh God,
Did
they
you
missed
get that?
it. No, I didn't.
Oh my God.
You told me
I told you to show the game.
No, you said Copper's getting cute. Save this video. I suck at editing. And
I did not say I suck at editing.
And reviewing.
Oh yeah, of course.
I wanted to make you feel better. Can you do what you did again?
No, I've been trying to do that the whole game.
I go fuck myself.
God. Hey, language lady.
They can't even hear it. Don't worry. It's a Sarah
Okay.
Marshall quote.
It's the same what?
Sarah Marshall quote.
What is that?
It's a Sarah Marshall quote.
What's Sarah Marshall?
What I just mumbled under my breath?
Oh, I thought you were forgetting her.
No.
I'll be here all week.
We'll always remember.
Oh, that was a perfect parry, but of course then I missed. Ah! Okay, let me get another one. So generally the enemies will turn red. Oh my goodness. It's hard doing this when you're this close. Oh, I'm out of... Oh, and you... There's a perfect...
We'll get closer for you.
And then as you beat them up, you gain back some of the things that can heal you. And that's your health bar up there. And it's just...
Yeah. Dance time.
Oh, sorry, hon. And you can see it tells you 25 hours remaining on my end. And at this point, I've cleared this game. I've already done everything pretty much. There's these super Shadow Beast things that when you get... Oh, here we go. These things are pretty... There. So see, perfect parry. Bam, critical. Versus if I do a normal hit, only 101. Now, right now, I'm killing them in one shot. But it's just... the weapon I'm using right now is super powered. But yeah, that, more or less, is Unsighted. This is why I really need to do the reviews like I normally did, because this is actually a really cool game. Really cool game. So you should check it out. It's only about $20. I think I got it on sale for $15. And Little Mac gives it a Unsighted. So go Niners. And yeah, it's been really nice getting a hold of you guys.
Go Niners!
Take care. All right, well, that was nice.
Sorry, I did just get a text message.
Yeah, what was the text message from?
It says, unless you do a ridiculous dance, the Niners will not beat the Packers. So...
Why would the Niners do this to me? A ridiculous dance.
Yes. Yes. Work it. Work it. Work it. Wow. We can't fully see that without you standing up.